Hello and welcome back to another 3 Money Methods Traffic Tuesdays. I'm your host, Jonathan Kraft, and today we are going to be talking about ranking in Google image searches. And we've talked about this briefly in the past, but we're going to talk about simple ideas for how to get ranked in image searches. Now, WebPro News recently had an article on this. I don't think they went in depth enough to really explain step by step what to do. You probably really should be reading WebPro News. You get a lot of interesting stuff out of here. They talk in this article some interesting statistics about image search. And if you look here, they say 300 million digital photos are taken every day, 100 billion images are taken per year. That means that there were 500 billion images in circulation by 2009. That trend is not going to decrease. There's image search makes up about 5.7% of all Google searches, and up to 15% of search is image related. This is a big deal. I mean, we have that statement in English that a picture's worth 1,000 words. Well, if you look here, even just look on the page, where are your eyes drawn? Well, to this guy, to this thing, to this red hair over here, maybe even to this little graphic down here, and then you go to the bold text. Maybe you go to the $2 first, then you go to the bold text, then you go to the bold text, then you go to the blue text. All right, the image is the most powerful thing on the page. A video is even a moving image is even more powerful than that. But I thought I'd show you just actual traffic statistics from my Strive for Impact site. We get some decent traffic on this site. If we look at the top traffic sources here, you can see that the number 3 source of traffic is actually Google Images. A Google image search during the time period we're looking at is the third most brought in source of traffic. So what I'm going to do is show you, well, a couple of things. Number one, I'm going to make a proclamation in this video. I'm working with a friend to try and get their website ranked in the top 10 for a certain keyword phrase. So I'm going to talk about that at the end of the video and proclaim something just as a goal and something that I'm working on. But first I want to talk to you about what we do to actually get the images to rank well in the actual page code. And again, as with all things code that I talk to you about, you don't have to know how to do this yourself, but you have to know how to look at it to see if the person who you're hiring to do it for you is doing it correctly. We're just going to go and grab, I'm going to talk to you about ice cream in just a minute, but here's an image on NBC.com about ice cream, and I'm going to copy this image location, okay? But if we go up to the address bar, actually, you can see it's nbc.gov/news/news_summer blah 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 Denver_ice_cream. I'm going to copy this. The thing that the image is actually called is Denver_ice_cream. That's really important. They've keyworded their actual image name. And I'm going to show you the code here, how we do this to make the code actually in a way that Google can find out what the image is about. So when you go to put an image on a page, you use this code, IMGSRC equals, quote, whatever your image source is. In this case, if we were putting up this image of the ice cream, we would have image source equals, and this is the image code of the ice cream. So that would actually put the image on a page. The things we can add in here are alt text, so alt equals, and alt describes what the video or what the image is about. You can put alt text in a video too. So we would say for Denver ice cream, we would say this is the best Denver ice cream. You don't want to do spammy, but you want to describe what the image is about. This is the best Denver ice cream. I would not go any longer than that in your alt text, but that's what's going to show up when you actually roll over the image. So if you are on a page and you roll over something and you get that little box that pops up, this is what you would see is this alt text. And I'm going to show you this when we actually put it up on a page. So that's another way to optimize that image. So now what you would do is take this alt text, you'd put it inside of here, and you have image source equals this, and the alt is this. And one thing you want to make sure you do, because it helps your pages load quicker, and it also says that you're taking time to actually care about the user experience, is to set a width and a height for all of your images. Width equals 250, height equals 200. Now that might not be exact, but good enough for now. And then you want to add text around your image that actually shows what the image is about. This is just inserting a page break in between the image and what text I'm going to use. You can get Denver's Best Ice Cream by attending one of our ice cream giveaways. Let's just say that that was the text I put around the image. Then right up above it, all right, so this is what the code would look like if I was really trying to optimize that image. I've got text above it that says this is the Denver Ice Cream giveaway. I've got alt text inside of the image that says this is the best Denver ice cream, 2009 free ice cream giveaway in Denver. I've got the width and the height tags set so that it loads quicker. Internet Explorer, Firefox don't have to figure out size to load the image. Fans love our Denver ice cream giveaways. You can get Denver's Best Ice Cream by attending one of our ice cream giveaways. Now let's take all of this code, and I've put it into a Notepad document here so I can save it as an HTML file. You don't have to know how to do all of this stuff, but in WordPress, make sure that your images have alternate text. Make sure that the words around your image represent what the image is. The actual file name of the image represents what it is as well. Always, I use dashes instead of underscores. So if I was really going to do this right, I would change these underscores to dashes. I would save the file as something new, and I would change these underscores to dashes, because dashes, according to Google, dashes are better than underscores. But I'm going to go ahead and save this as an HTML file and upload it. And I don't know if you know you can do this, but in Notepad you can just save it as all files and save it as an HTML. Alright, so I saved the page. I'm going to save it as Denver-ice-cream, and I'll go ahead and click Save. The only other thing I'm going to add into this code is I put a page break in there, and then I said find out more about great Denver ice cream. And the title description that actually defines that link is Denver ice cream, and then the text is Denver ice cream, so it'll be a link back into their store that actually says that their website is about Denver ice cream. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and save this page, and we're going to upload that page that I just made, that Denver ice cream page. We're going to upload it to 3 Money Methods. So now if I go over here and I go www.3, I can go to 3moneymethods.com, but then I'm going to go to denver.html. And there we go. So now I have Denver ice cream giveaway, and this is in bold up top. If I roll over the image, I get that image text showing up. Now you can't see it because it doesn't capture on the video here, but one way to actually be able to see it is to go into the properties. And you can see the alternate text says this is the best Denver ice cream, 2009 free ice cream giveaway in Denver. Fans love our Denver ice cream giveaways. You can get Denver's Best Ice Cream by attending one of our ice cream giveaways. Now that sounds a little spammy. You might not want to be that spammy. Great Denver ice cream. And if you click on this, oh, there's the rollover showing up. It doesn't show up on the image for you guys. I don't know why. But if you roll over this and you click on it, then you will actually go to the red trolley, which is my friend's ice cream store here in Denver. What my goal is and my proclamation is that we're going to have in the top 10 search results for Denver ice cream, they are going to come up at least 3 out of the 10 top search results. You can see right now, if we look for Denver ice cream, they don't even show up yet. We are going to fix that and make sure that we get them into the #1 spot. At least 3 out of the top 10 search results in Google for Denver ice cream. Wish us much success for that. I will do a report back here on 3 Money Methods to see before the end of 2009. I will definitely be making another video to show you how that's shaped up for them. At any rate, the things you need to remember from this video: alt text for your images, and the text around your images is very important. Make sure that the text around your images is describing what the images are. Also, the name of the file is very important, and use keywords that are separated not by underscores but by dashes. Then obviously your alt text, and you can also add title text in here if you want to, just to describe the image. Make sure that you got the best placement possible. I would add title text and alt text. So this is the best Denver ice cream. Don't overlook image search. It's very important. It can help you get more traffic coming to your website just by doing something small on a regular basis. It helps people to know what things are on your website. Definitely look forward to seeing you back here for another edition of 3 Money Methods Traffic Tuesdays. We're going to be covering some awesome topics in our next video. Look forward to seeing you back here next week.